In today's video, we'll be discussing the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit. We're going to talk about the worst case scenario, along with the easy win possibility. What's up guys, Kevin Cage here with another cryptocurrency update. So we had some big news in the world of crypto today, so let's kick it off. First things first, introducing native staking phase 1 on the Hedera network. So now we can all officially stake our HBAR directly on Hashgraph. Now, if you plan to stake your HBAR, this is a wallet I use. This is Hashpack. This has NFT functionality and everything you need. Now, I assume many HBAR holders already have Hashpack, and you may have already participated in staking HBAR on Stater Labs. And as we can see, their TVL, or total value locked, is over 660 million HBAR. Wow, and almost a 37% APY. So for anybody new to HBAR and you've never used maybe Hashpack, which is another wallet, just think of it like the HBAR version of MetaMask. It's personally my favorite wallet for HBAR, and there's also another one I use called Zact. It's spelled with an X. As we can see, staking on Hedera will be rolled out in 4 phases, and there is no minimum amount of HBAR that will be needed for HBAR holders to participate in staking and earn rewards. And what I like about this is there's no bonding, slashing, or lockup period. So, for example, here is APY 3. This is where I stake some APY 3. Now, the APY is pretty high, in my opinion, at 15.9%. Now, this APY does fluctuate every single week based off of the total staked in the staking target. That APY 3 does have slashing if anything went wrong. Now, Casper or CSPR.live, for example, has an APY of over 10%, and there's no slashing, which I like. Now, within the Hashpack.app blog, what rewards can I earn from staking? The maximum reward emission rate a staked account can earn is 6.5% per staking period. Rewards are inactive in the first phase of staking. And when can I claim my staking rewards? Once active in a future phase, rewards can be claimed after staking for 24 hours. So what I think this means is that every staking period is 24 hours. And on Hedera's website, the council has voted to implement a maximum cap of 6.5%. The actual reward rate will vary depending on how many HBARs are staked for rewards, but the rate will not exceed the cap. Okay. Does that mean the rate's never going to surpass 6.5%? So I'm all for supporting projects and staking assets and earning yield on your long-term holdings with projects that you believe in and, helping secure the network. But 6.5%, I'm not super impressed. Personally, I feel like even if you did a couple swing trades or just sold in a profit and waited for lower prices and bought back, you could make a 50% return instead of, 6% in a year. Now, with that being said, I do have long-term holdings of XRP. I don't risk trading it. Same thing with HBAR. So with those holdings, I will be staking. Now we're on DeFi Llama, looking at the TVL, the total value locked. Look at this, still $94 billion in all of these protocols. Now the all-time high TVL was getting close to $300 billion. And this number in the future will be in the trillions. Now we're on stakingrewards.com. We can click staking and we can actually rank these assets highest to lowest and see the reward rate. Algo's almost 7%, Polkadot's at 14%, very nice. Cosmos, look at Atom, 18%. And let's click reward and let's actually check this out. PancakeSwap, 600%. Olympus, over 170%. The Graph, 128%. And if you are staking Graph, heads up, this number is not accurate. The indexers will eat these fees away. And speaking of staking assets, we have iTrustCapital with staking on the way. This is a free crypto IRA or 401k platform. This is all linked in the YouTube video description. And yes, I have been hitting up iTrustCapital saying, hey guys, what's taking so long? I'm excited to stake. When will it be ready? And they said they're going to be launching shortly. They just have to make sure everything is perfect because this is the first crypto IRA, or really crypto 401k, crypto retirement account platform in history to offer staking in the power of DeFi. This is a game changer, and this is going to be in a variety of news headlines once it goes live. They already have over 24 assets available right now. There's going to be more on the way. And which assets do you think are going to be added for staking? Now, I know HBAR is not on this list yet, but I'd assume that HBAR will be added in the future. Why? Well, we just had amazing news today with native staking. And that also makes me think that Coinbase will be adding HBAR shortly. And keep in mind that HBAR was already in a variety of Coinbase blogs saying it was being looked at to list. So again, this is free, linked in the top of the YouTube video description, and let's keep moving. Now, I uploaded this video on my YouTube channel today, a call to action for all of crypto. And of course, in the thumbnail showing the public calendar of the former SEC chair, Jay Clayton, who is the one that essentially really brought the SEC after Ripple. And this is in 2018. Ripple, meeting with Jay Clayton, Brad Garlinghouse, David Schwartz, even John Roscoe, special assistant to the president. This is in 2018.
So that someone doesn't come down 2 years later and say, hey, what you were doing completely in the open and completely transparently for the last 4 years was illegal from day one and you should have known that. And we're like, we meet with you like every week about what we're doing. And now you're telling us we should have realized 4 years ago that it was fundamentally and completely illegal? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
And to me, this is super interesting because David Schwartz, Ripple's CTO, was discussing XRP regulations, and this clip is from 2019. And then, of course, a year later, in 2020, on the winter solstice, essentially December 21st, the SEC came after Ripple after meeting with them regularly. So notice that the SEC basically waited several years for Ripple to become a multi-billion-dollar company before going after them, because they want a multi-billion-dollar settlement check. So in this video, I gave some timestamps talking about the 4-minute mark if the SEC wins, and then the positive side, the easy win possibility. Now, the easy win possibility is something we've been talking about since the start of the lawsuit. Of course, every XRP holder hopes that's the case, and me personally, I know I have my bias because I hold XRP, but I literally see it happening. So let's listen to John Deaton at the 4-minute mark.
But you're right, Charlie. A lot is at stake because the SEC has come out and argued that the token itself, not just the way Ripple sells it, but that if anyone in the United States sells XRP, they're violating Section 5. So if the SEC were to get its way, then and deem XRP a security, the token itself, then every altcoin on the market, including Ethereum, would be in play for the SEC to get their hands on the this asset class.
I know, that's what I'm saying. This has huge ramifications.
So yeah, that's kind of a big deal. So even if you hate XRP, I'm not sure why you're watching this video, but if you do, and you hold other crypto assets, you better be praying that Ripple beats the SEC. Now let's listen to the easy win possibility.
Oh, absolutely. 95% of what Brad Garlinghouse said of XRP sales are outside the United States. And Liz, that's a great question because there's an easy win for everyone in this case. The SEC could reach a settlement with Ripple and say that early sales, when the ecosystem was at its infancy, that those sales constituted a security, but that today's XRP, it's been deemed a non-security in Singapore, Switzerland, United Arab Emirates, and many other jurisdictions. It's only in the United States being held up, and then they'll survive.
And I will say this until I'm blue in the face. There is no other crypto community that deserves to win in the future as much as the XRP community does. In other news, Tesla sold 75% of their Bitcoin for an average price of $28,888. And their average entry was around $31,620. And that price also happens to coincide with the breakdown of the initial support level that led to cascading liquidations across the market in mid-June. Now I know this clip has already gone viral. Eric Peters, One River, is this a Freudian slip?
The next big asset to get tokenized will be the U.S. Treasury market.
The next big asset to get tokenized will be the US Treasury market. Thank you, Nerd Nation Unbox, for sharing this. And then in this clip, he basically goes on to correct himself and say, oh no, that wasn't a prediction. It sure sounded like one, especially with somebody that's in a very powerful place. But alright guys, that's enough out of me. All links can be found in the YouTube video description. Be sure to like and sub. Big thank you, and until next time.